Good morning, everybody. This is almost done. Good morning, y'all. What is that? Hey. No, this is not turkey. This is actually deer meat. It has a distinct flavor. And I had a, like, you know how you could, I don't know if y'all city folk know anything about deer meat, but you can get deer any way you want it. And that's why it's so, it's like almost like whole grain. It's like 100% lean. Yeah, deer sausage is good. It is good. But I got some hamburger meat. It's actually darker. Yeah. I like deer meat. It's less fat. Y'all see I got this big old fried up thing, and it's barely any grease. It's very lean meat. I use deer meat when I do my soups, because that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna do a soup. And let me flip this camera around, child. I'm forgiving. This is my favorite duster. I know y'all like my dress, but this is the soup, and it was actually frozen. So I took it out of the freezer. You can see it's thawing out a little bit. I took it out of the freezer. And what I'm going to do is when it get good and thawed out, I'm going to add more veggies. Because it has English peas, corn, green beans, carrots. It has different meats in it that are ground up. But I always add meat to it. It's pretty much a tomato-based soup. It has anything. We call it refrigerator soup. Like if you had some rice that you cooked yesterday, or you know, it just keeps you from it really keeps you from throwing out food. And it's a good lifesaver. And soup is good with anything. You can eat soup with a salad. You can eat soup with anything. Soup is just wonderful. It's a great way to get your veggies. Trick yourself. That's what I say. Trick yourself. If you had some meatloaf in your refrigerator, you can put that in there. Your spam collar. If you had some meatloaf in your refrigerator, you can put that in there. If you had some, just anything for y'all seafood lovers. If you didn't want to throw out your shrimp and you on the last day, you could take some shrimp, throw it off in that guy. You could take some potatoes, all type of stuff, and put it in there. I have to find me a lid for this, child. And whenever I make soup, it starts out to be small because I only had like 2 little quart bags of soup. But once you get to adding this and adding that, or for y'all parents out there who, let me rinse this lid off. And you gotta rinse that stuff off. I know you washed it and put it up under there, but you have to rinse it off. I know your parents don't have money all the time. So if you got green beans and your homegirl got some corn and your other friend got some progressive soup, child, you put y'all little stuff together, add a little seasoning, and y'all go half on a family pack of meat, and everybody can eat, honey, for a little bit of nothing. But this is like the easiest way. I add mixed vegetables in. Child, it just, you can put what you want in there. Or some of y'all, like these off-brand, because you know we do the food bank, these off-brand cans of spaghetti soup that don't nobody like, or that can of ravioli that been in your back of your counter and you know you're not going to eat it, throw that ravioli off in there. You ain't going to be able to tell once it all get mixed up together, child. I'm telling you now, I'm trying to teach you something. There you go. And you can eat all week. Because as long as you keep it refrigerated, it won't spoil. Good morning, girl. If you keep it refrigerated, it will not spoil. Something else. I want to tell y'all something else. Hey, Deidre. That's my sister from Florida, y'all. Tell Deidre, hey. Mika Boo. Oh, my God, y'all. Mika Boo surprised me yesterday. That's my sis, my heart, my boo-boo, my sugar plum. She's expecting a baby, y'all. She drove down, way down yonder, down here, to go to church with us. I need to finish making my tea. Y'all gonna laugh at me when y'all see how I make tea, child. but I got to finish it. Y'all want to see what I keep my tea in? Give me a thumbs up if you want to see, child. I'm waiting on y'all. This is the best tea jar in America. If you don't have one of these in your refrigerator, then your tea ain't hitting on that. I make my tea in this. See how dark my tea is? My tea better than McDonald's. It's better than who? The reason why I use a glass pitcher is because one, it's just good. It's durable. Hey, miss, I tried to reach you from Dallas event. I'm having it in July. Okay. Make sure, Amy, did you see that? Amy will get with you in the replay. Did you message anybody? Because you have to message us. You can't just comment on one of my pictures. And, did you try messaging anybody or emailing anybody? Because we be on top of that, child. We love bookings. Yes, booking Jalesa McRae. Oh, I forgot to update my thing too. I'm so childish, look. Oh, I know what I was supposed to be doing. I was supposed to be doggone making tea. I'm finna take a partial to work. But I'm telling you, back to this tea though. I mean, not that tea. Oh yeah, back to this tea. When I buy pictures, I'm gonna show y'all again. Child, yeah, girl. Trying to teach you how to cook this country stuff. And this say country Cajun seasoning, but I don't like spicy food. After the first time I used this, I dumped it out. But I do reuse my bottles. I bought this big old... Let me show y'all how I buy my seasoning, child. I'm going to just show y'all a little example. Oh, Lord, there's so much stuff up here. Ah! Wait. This is how I buy my seasoning. I buy it like the jug like this. Or even bigger because I go through so much of it. You real cooks out there know what I'm talking about. It's cheaper to just go ahead and buy the big one and just use these little bitty ones to excuse me, to reuse it rather than keep buying a little bitty dollar ones and you use them up every 3 days. But I was like, good God, child, they making the popsicle childproof. Okay, there we go. We got a witness. So, let me see. See how this soup don't look like nothing? Let me show y'all. It don't look like nothing. It don't look like nothing right now. Gotta boil a little bit. Child, let me get me something to stir the pot, child. Y'all know I'm a neat freak when it comes to my kitchen. I always keep you some dishwater, child. And with this soup, you got to take your time. You got to have a free day to cook soup. You got to put some love in it. You can't rush no soup. Because if you try to rush soup, what you going to have is a watery, hot mess. This soup I'm cooking is called Brundidge too. That's a name, child, just been passed down. It got butter beans in it, corn. Let me see if y'all can see now that I done stirred it up. Can y'all see that clear? Because I know sometimes it be a little blurry. It got corn in it. That's a butter bean right there. Butter beans, sweet peas, little white peas, carrots, green beans. It's pretty much a tomato-based soup. That's why it's red. It just, all soup's supposed to be red in my book. I don't like white soup. Nothing against white folks. I just like color, child. It is. It's very good. And I use all seasoning to season it. Now that my sausage done drained, I'm finna go ahead and dump it. Y'all sit right. This is not good. That's not a good spot for my phone. Y'all sit right here, child. Because now that my meat done cooled off and done drained, I'm finna dump this guy right off in the pot. Whew. I'm forgiving. His grace is why I'm living. And don't worry about how much meat you put in there, because by the time you get all your veggies and stuff in there, you're going to need some meat. But see, this meat been in my refrigerator like 2 or 3 days. So, it was either cook it or throw it out. Just dump the whole thing up in there. All of it. See? Put all of it in there. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay. Y'all know I don't play them games about my dishes, child. Hold on, give me a second. Now this got a plug that goes to it. It sits on my dresser. So you can't submerge your electrical stuff in no water. But you still have to clean it. Okay? Like if you don't see no bubbles, you're wrong. Like you have to clean it for real. Cause this is something you cook on. You gonna feed your children off of it. It got to be clean, child. Meat trying to be slick. Trying to get up in them crevices. See that? See soap? Yes. You have to wash it. Ain't nothing worse than having old nasty cook. Y'all know I don't do with that foolishness. But like I said, I can't submerge this in water. But you can wash it. See? That's why, because they got the plug right there. You don't want to have no shortages. Because you got to use it again tomorrow. And this is all the fat. This is all the little fat and stuff that came out of there. But it's not a lot, though. And if it's not a lot, you can pour that down the sink. You just turn that hot water on. Don't forget. Don't pour no grease down your sink if you know you got plumbing issues. Don't pour no grease down your sink. It's just a, see that little, that's it. That's just a little bit of grease. You ain't got to dump that out the door. Majority of the time, though, I dump my grease outside. Again, ladies, do not pour grease down your sink. Especially some of y'all living in these old 1988 houses. You ain't gonna do nothing. You asking for a prop. Do not pour grease down the sink. Okay. But if you do, let it be a little bit. And if it be a little bit, make sure you run hot water. Make sure you run hot water. See how I'm just letting this hot water just run in the sink? If you run that hot water, it's going to make that grease get all oil in. You know, oil going to go on down the drain, child. Run that hot water. Let that grease go on down the drain. So now back to the soup. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold on. See it? How to add that hamburger meat. Let me turn it down Y'all see how I add that hamburger meat in now? See that? Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. From the bottom of my heart. And look, you got to stir it all the way to the bottom. Don't be playing around with the top. Don't be playing around with the top. You got to stir that thing all the way through. My liquid base is a tomato base. It's a tomato base. Yep. You put you some chopped onions, chopped celery. Get you some tomato paste. Did I say onions? Get you some seasoning. And you just add it little bit by little bit what you want. I don't do nothing without my mixed vegetables. And if you like carrots more, put more carrots in it. See how that hamburger meat just bringing it back to life? It give you a texture. I don't like no soft food. It feel like it's already been chewed, child. I just not got to the point where I eat bananas. I like my food to talk back when I bite it. Come on, somebody. But you got to stir it all the way from the bottom. Because if you only stir it at the top, it will stick, it will burn, and it will stink, child. It will not be good. You've been wasted your little grocery money for the week. See that? A half a pound of deer meat. I just like deer meat because it's lean. Lean deer meat is cheaper than getting 76% hamburger meat. You know what I'm saying? And it got a little flavor to it, child. I live for flavor. I live for taste. I'm telling you, if I didn't eat so much, I would weigh about 500 pounds. Cause I eat all the time. Like, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat about 3 or 4 servings of this a day until it's all gone. So, oh, there go my popsicle, child. Put up there. So what I'm finna do now, I'm finna not ranch. Wait a minute. Let me get my words together. Y'all hear that? I rinsed off my lid. You don't know what this can was before you got it. I know it don't look like nothing on there, but bacteria is invisible. You can't see bacteria, but it's there. Always, 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 and never forget, rinse off these tops. Hey, boo. Hey, Indy. Rinse off your tops. If you don't do nothing but put a little water on it and dry it off. Rinse it off. Because that dust get out in your food and you be throwing up and don't know why your stomach hurting. Rinse off them lids. And for y'all people with pets out there, if you know you open up your dog food with your can opener, get a can opener for the family and a can opener for your dog. Because that's cross-contamination. I don't know if y'all know it or not, especially y'all men that love your pit bulls and your Rottweilers and stuff. That's cross-contamination. And somebody will eventually get sick if you haven't built up an immune system to it. Get you a can opener for your house and get you a can opener for your dog. Especially y'all women too. Y'all cat lovers out there. Get you a can opener for your cat. Get you a can opener for your house. That's cross-contamination, child. It's just nasty. But anyway, I am opening up some... Child, that's my open up face. I don't like them automatic can openers. They work to my nerves. This is some mixed vegetables. Now, I drain off a little bit of my water. Because I don't like no watery soup. See how I'm just holding the lid? Look here. Hold the lid and just pour it out. Not all of it, but majority of it. Because you got to think, you putting in tomato paste and all that other stuff. See, this right here is carrots, potatoes. I'll show y'all. See how that's carrot, majority carrots, potatoes. Got a couple of green beans here and there. But it ain't all that. But as soon as you see how it's growing though. When we first started, it was 1/4 of a pot. See how it's growing? And that ain't but 1 can of vegetables. But the color ain't vibrant like I want it to be. So, what we're going to do, I knew it was coming up. What we're going to do, with our already rinsed out top, going to open, matter of fact, Mix it up a little bit. Child, you got to mix up that tomato paste. Open up some. This say spaghetti sauce. Traditional. Honey, but it's an off-brand, child. I would never. Vine ripe. I can't feed this to my children. So, you pour it off in the pot. Look here. Look here. Can y'all see? Wait a minute. Oh, let me turn the fan off. I don't need the fan. Let me turn it around. See that? I had to give it some life, honey. I had to give it some. Oh, shout out our boss. Hallelujah. There's a shaking in the spirit. Thank you, Lord. I like when the Lord just come through. He's like, yep, I'm still there. He touched me. Oh, he touched me. Yeah. Thank you, Lord Jesus. This soup right here gonna be so good. But I'm gonna share it though. I'm gonna give my mama some. And see, y'all see how that little residue left in there? Now you can do one or two things. You can add about a half a tablespoon. Add you a half a tablespoon of water and get the rest of that out of there. Or you can throw it away for y'all rich folks, child. But you know, I come from a poor family. And the motto of the story is, you waste not, you won't not. Anybody ever heard that? Well, if you heard that saying, you come from a poor family too. Your mama was just good at disguising it, child. You was poor. I didn't know we were poor until I got in high school because me and my grandma shared a room until I graduated. I just didn't like sleeping by myself. I think that's why it made me so codependent too. But anyway, I didn't know we was poor. We shopped at Bargaintown and Dollar General. Folks used to always tell me, ooh, girl, your clothes so pretty. Ooh, girl, where you get that from? I'd be like, Allied. Anybody know about Allied? I think that's why I can cook so good, too. I can take the same dish and make 3 good meals off of it. So, I think this is pretty good. I'm not going to add anything else to it because I like this consistency. I like that. That is perfect. See that? How it ain't running, but it ain't so thick. It's a good chunky soup, child. Listen to that. Yes, God. And the thing about it is that I love so dearly is once you're done eating all you can eat, you can bag it up and put it in the freezer. And you can save it for the next time. And you know what you do next time when you get it out of that freezer? You add a little of this, add you a little of that, and whoop, there it is, child. All right. Let me sit y'all down one more time. Whoa. So I know better. All right. I'm going to wash the soup out of my hand. I don't like licking my fingers when I cook. Some people do, but I've seen people do it. And the way I look at them, I don't want nobody looking at me like that. So I wash my hands after I lick my fingers, regardless of if I got a crowd or not, child. Oh, yes, Lord. Y'all hear that pot bubbling? It's talking to me. Put it on 3 and cover that guy up. And there you go. Soup will be ready because you know you put that, hey military, what's up, good? You know you just put them 2 cans of fresh vegetables in now. Oh, Lord. This ain't gonna be enough sugar. Yes. Oh, you missed it. I've been in here cooking me some, I'm gonna show you. I'm cooking some soup. It's pretty much a tomato paste base. It has deer meat in it, deer hamburger meat. I got some ground chicken from last time and some Just all kind of stuff in there. You can put anything in it, but it got corn, green beans, just mixed vegetables of all kind. All you can think of, butter beans. Got a little rice in there, just a little everything. And you just make that guy work. But I didn't need this can of mixed vegetables, so I'll put it back to next time. Or some of y'all that like sweet peas, you can add just some sweet peas. Yes, girl. Because my uncle had got us some deer meat. He had some deer steaks and some deer sausages. I said, don't give me that, child. I want that hamburger meat right there. He said, this deer meat is just ground deer meat. I said, okay, well, give me that, child. And making it work. But this ain't going to be enough sugar. I can feel how light it is. This ain't but a cup of sugar. It might be more than that. Yeah. Yeah, look at me. That's not enough. That's not enough. Child, that's not enough, child. Girl. It really, you know what? Let me be honest with you. Deer meat is any other meat. You know how pork chop tastes or ham, you know, like hamburger meat. It really don't have a taste until you season it. Now, the thing that's different about deer meat is it's lean. It's very lean meat. It's not greasy because, you know, deers are a very lean animal. So it's just not greasy. And it's a little more gamey. It got a stronger taste to it. So instead of using meat tenderizer, you would need meat tenderizer, a little basil to take the little, you know, take that wild out of it, and then you season it to your preference. Like, I use all seasoning in everything. It's delicious. Or for people that like more of a spicy taste, you use Creole seasoning. It's whatever you like. I know that tea ain't gonna be all that. Oh, but joy that floods my soul. Something happened, and now did my mom and grandma teach me how to cook? Yes. My grandma used to have what we call a witch pot. Y'all remember them black pots that them witches be cooking with on TV? It's horrible. It need at least 2 or 3 more cups of sugar. I gotta run to the store. I'm gonna hit y'all up later. But anyways, back to the story. Them old pots, them big black pots, like the ones that you sit outside and stir. My grandma used to stir it with a long spoon. Hey, Ma. Yeah. So, yeah, you can soak the wild out of it with some vinegar. You sure can. She used to, everybody used to come to our trailer. We used to live in a trailer, child. They used to come out there to the country, and everybody bring something, and before you know it, they have cups. People be coming out from up the street with their little cups and bowls and stuff, and we just feed the community. My grandma always had did that, but she used to cook cracklings back then and put it in there and make skins and all type of stuff, child. That's good eating. Mama, you on here? How you doing this morning, good? Yeah, we used to feed people. I'm talking about walking. Cause you know back then gas wasn't but, shoot, 70 cents a gallon, maybe. They'll walk down there and get them a piece, child. Bring an old cup from anywhere and get them a scoop. Yep, we used to feed everybody. Get out there and talk junk and lie all day long. My grandma used to, my granny let them go fishing and they gut them fish and break the head off, honey. That's one thing I could never do. Eat chilies and clean a fish. I can do that, child. Oh, Mama, I'm fixing some soup. I know you want some. Ma, you still on here? Yeah, child. I can cook a mean dressing. I can't do no cake, though. I can do cupcakes. Oh, you talking about grandma? Honey, it look better in person. You ain't got to worry about me eating all this stuff up. It's growing. Cause I put a half a pound of deer meat in it. Somebody hate me, kaboom. I ain't found the right tool to stir with. I'm going to try this one. I can cook a mean cupcake out the box. That baking thing in just sample was my thing. I guess I ain't have time to do it. I'm thinking about enrolling in school, y'all. For real, for real. Ooh, mama. Try look at that. Something happened, and now I know he touched me and made me whole. He touched me. Oh, he touched me. Oh, the joy that floods my soul. I sound like a little old lady this morning. Well, something happened, and now I know he touched me. But y'all remember what I said now. I know some of y'all gonna try to make some. It ain't gonna be good like mine, but it's still gonna be good. Jay, you got to remember, stir it from the bottom. And made me old. Oh yeah, he's sweet, I know. Lord, he's sweet, I know. Storm cloud may rise. That popsicle feel good. And stormy winds may blow. I love me some salmon too. You can't go wrong with that. All you do is add butter, a little basil, lemon pepper, or either put some lemon juice on there, some all season or Creole. I'll tell the world wherever I may go. Yeah. Found a Savior. And he's sweet, I know. If you don't sing while you're cooking, then it ain't gonna be good. Oh, salmon croquette. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. The ones you make like a biscuit. I know. Some people say they can't even drink cold water and sing, but I can eat popsicle and sing. I just thought about that. I don't know. When you got it, I just got it. I ain't never cared for him. Now, my brother was crazy about him. Salmon croquette with a whole cake of bread. Now, he'll die for that. I know better being on Periscope with my head looking like this now. Ma, that's what we got. That's what I need to learn how to make a whole cake. I can make a pancake. I can kill a mean pancake, but a whole cake, I can't do it. Yep, I can eat whole cake bread with some hog jaw with some cane patch syrup. Now that's good. Now I see why children be fighting over the last popsicle. Them things pretty good. Well, all right, y'all. I love y'all so much. I'll check in with y'all. Mama, I need some Ritz crackers. When you come over here and get your soup, bring me some Ritz crackers, child. Bye, Periscope.